So when did you start going by Humble?
I used to battle rap, and
Word.
I used to do I used to do online battle raps too, and then and they used to have these tournaments, and then so my screen name and all that back then was just Humble, and then
And screen name, what platform are we talking
this
about?
was. I think this one was like Stankonia. Like Outkast had their own, or it was like an unofficial
Oh,
Outkast
wow.
one. But it was
That's
it was
crazy.
heavy. Yeah, so you used to like submit audio recordings and battle that way. Sometimes it was text, battled that way.
Text battles?
Yeah, it was interesting because you could like bold, italicize, do all of that. And there were judges that was really, and then
Hold the punchlines.
yeah,
Yeah.
but also like the themes and the letters. Yeah, I remember, and
Wow.
back, and it was like super disrespectful. So I think yeah, I remember. So it was Humble, and then it was this big tournament, and then people's filler lines are always about how they're the best MCs, they're the best rapper. So my line was like, "Fuck you rappers, you MCs, I'm a poet." And then I won the whole tournament, so I beat like 4 people, won, and then to rub it in, I changed my name to Humble the Poet. So that's what it was. There was nothing humble about it. And then like maybe fast forward like a year or 2 later, I'm in like some dude's basement recording against a mattress for like the first or second time ever.
That's crazy.
And what ended up happening was they're like, "Yo, you have a rap name?" And I was like, "I was thinking Humble the Poet." They're like, "That's so stupid." Everyone was hating on it. And I was like, "Well, fuck all y'all. I'm keeping it." That's really what it was. It was all spite at that point. I didn't know where it was going to go. Like, at this point, I'm literally in like some dude's, some little basement.
There was no foresight in what you were doing. Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't have it. And I remember even somebody said it. This is like early social media days.
Yeah.
Somebody said it. They go that the handle's too long. Like you want a shorter name. Somebody like people were hating, saying it was stupid, but then somebody actually
Twitter,
said that.
or is it early Instagram?
Maybe MySpace. I don't even know, but it was just
MySpace.
like something. It was Facebook. Maybe it was something in that space.
As long as you didn't have any like underscores and stuff in between it.
They were just like, it's too long.
Huh.
And I was thinking about that. And I remember it being really long. And then also like the idea, like how humble is it to call yourself humble? Like that's not something I'm thinking about at that time. And also from the battle rap perspective, and humble's also a verb. You can humble somebody.
Yeah.
So these are the things I'm thinking when I'm using it. I'm thinking like Uncle Murder, like murder can be, it's 2 different things.
Yeah,
you commit
yeah.
a murder, or there is a murder, something like that. And I was thinking about that. And this is back then when things were way more aggressive. And like you're just listening to like the Dungeon Family, Outkast, Goody Mob. That was your Southern rap back then, and then or it was just hardcore New York shit. So that's what all my references were. So that's how the name came to be.
Do you still feel like it's too long? I mean, we got Megan Thee Stallion. We got people with long like names.
No, I mean, I do think now there's a whole bunch of like their name, like Tyler the Creator, which I think is cool. And I always start to think like that's like, or like J. Rue the Damager was from before, but there's a lot of that. So I think that's really, it ends up being super cool. I think going back to labels, like calling yourself a poet when that's the least thing I'm popular for. It's poetry, even though I start even before rap. It was spoken word poetry, so I get busy, but that's the irony of it all. And then if I tell somebody who doesn't know me I have a book, oh, is it a poetry book? Like Rupi Kaur? And I was like, no, I don't write poetry in the books.